Shy Person's Guide to Practice Japanese. Yay! Understand, sometimes you don't have people to speak to, or even you have someone who can speak Japanese or who is Japanese. It's a little bit hard to get you speaking or practice, or am I pronouncing it right, or it's so embarrassing to speak a sentence or things like that. Do they understand me, or need a lot of courage to actually speak another language I understand. So, understanding the problem, hopefully this would give you a little bit of confidence. It's not perfect solution, but it's a pretty interesting and good one. So let's get you started. Number 1, set up Siri in Japanese. We'll go through step by step how to get your Siri to speak Japanese on your phone. And number 2, test your pronunciation with Siri. Number 3, ask Siri to do something and get used to kind of requesting in a casual way. And more you do, more you feel comfortable speaking Japanese. And number 4, ask her to tell a joke. This one is a hit and miss. Sometimes it's really funny, sometimes it's kind of but you can be the judge for that joke. Okay, let's get you started. Number 1, set up Siri in Japanese, and I'll show you step by step. First step is to go to your settings, and the second step is to look for Siri and search button, and number 3 is change the language to Japanese. That's it. 3 steps. You're done. Okay. This is the fun bit. Test your pronunciation with Siri. So you need to long press home button. Then you can say, Konnichiwa, Siri-san.
Konnichiwa, お元気ですか?
元気です。
それは良かったです。
Okay, so she's talking to me, which is really cool. Now you can insert Japanese vocab or sentence followed by wa 英語で. It's asking blah blah blah, what is it in English, to check if you have pronounced that word correctly for her to understand. For example, 図書館 is library. See if I can pronounce that word correctly and if she recognized the word. 図書館は英語で?
英語では図書館をこのように言います。 Library.
Pretty good. I think I passed. Let's try another one, but this time it's a longer sentence. 図書館で本を借りますを英語で?
英語では図書館で本を借りますをこのように言います。 I'll borrow a book in the library.
Pretty good, I think. So you can check your pronunciation and pacing of the sentence using Siri. Speak to Siri and see if she can understand it. And as you can see it on the screen, right there, that what you have said is typed in Japanese, and check if that is what you said. Okay, so this is how you can use vocabulary は英語で to check whether your pronunciations or how you say the sentence is correctly understood by, at least by Siri. Hi. Okay, now if you get bored with this practice, you can always go for a photo search. For example, Google でリンゴの写真。
ウェブで見つかったリンゴのイメージはこちらです。
So I said lingo, apple. So you can see, you can stimulate your visual sense by looking at the photo. That's lingo, apple. And what you said is recognized by Siri. Siri understood what you said and brought lingo to you. So you can do a lot of different things, different vocabulary. Lingo is too easy, but any vocabulary that it's hard for you to memorize or if it's not sticking to you, you can do Google search with photo. I'll pick one of the vocabulary from Genki 2. If I was having trouble remembering that word, 免許 is license. So I would go Google で免許の写真。
ウェブで見つかった免許のイメージはこちらです。
So I look at the 免許 driver's license. It's interesting. And then I look at the kanji for 免許 inside the vertical comma 免許 and I look at the picture again and say 免許 maybe it'll stay in my mind a little bit longer next time 免許 So it's worth doing something like this if there's a particular word that it just does not stick to you. You can go visual and text, audio, and also pronunciation, talking, speaking the word. This is how you can use Siri to practice your vocabulary and pronunciation and also gaining a confidence of speaking. Let's try something else. We're going to try to ask her to do something. For example, 写真を撮って。Now the phone's been shifted to the camera app so I can take a photo. So that's a success. You can also turn on and off your flashlight. フラッシュライトをつけて。
はい、フラッシュライトをオンにしました。
You can't really see it's on, but it is on. Then you can ask her to turn it off. フラッシュライトを消して。
はい、フラッシュライトをオフにしました。
Let's ask her to set alarm for us tomorrow. アラームを6時に設定して。
6時のアラームはすでにオンになっています。
It's already on. So I'm going to change that to 6:30. アラームを6時半に設定して。
アラームを明日の6時30分に設定しました。
Pretty good. Actually, I don't really want to get up tomorrow morning, so I'm going to cancel. アラームをキャンセルして。
8件のアラームが見つかり
Oh
ま
my
した。
goodness, I have so many alarms. 全部キャンセルして。
すべてのアラームを削除しますか？
はい。
すべてのアラームを削除しました。
Okay, all my alarms been deleted, so hopefully I remember to turn it back on this afternoon. Otherwise, I would definitely sleep in tomorrow. Okay, so you can do things like this, and also you can make a memo. Let's try making a memo in Japanese. Siri, メモして。
メモの内容はどうしますか？
買い物リスト。
はい、買い物リストというメモを作成しました。
トマト、コンマ、 ブロッコリー、コンマ、パスタ、コンマ、牛乳。Okay, even a native Japanese speaker, she could not get my shopping list. I've got tomato, broccoli, right? But for the for the pasta, I said she heard samma, which is type of fish, and gyunyu, the milk became kashita. I lent it, so so it's totally wrong. It can happen. Things like this can happen to you. Don't get depressed. You can try again. メモして。
メモの内容はどうしますか？
トマト、コンマ、ブロッコリー、コンマ、パスタ、コンマ、牛乳。
はい。トマト、ブロッコリー、20日、牛乳というメモを作成しました。
Pasta became Hatsuka, that's 20th. So again, I have to work on this one. I guess that my pasta pronunciation is not right. So I could work on this one. So you can have lots of fun making a shopping list, because shopping is something that you do every day. And you tend to buy similar things and things that you need in Japan when you move to Japan, or when you go to Japan, would be something that you use daily. So it will be very useful vocabularies for you. Yes, so it's a simple way of doing immersion in Japanese in everyday life, wherever you are. As long as you have Siri, you can have a little bit of fun learning Japanese in a creative way. I hope this video helps you learn Japanese in a creative, immersive way a little bit, and even the shy person can practice speaking Japanese, and hopefully you can gain a little bit of confidence in speaking. Thank you for watching, and if you like my video, please subscribe. I'll try to make more videos on how to learn Japanese and little mini lessons so you can enjoy learning Japanese. Thank you for watching. またね。じゃあね。